Hey everybody, my name is Heather Finley and I am here with my April wrap-up. April I read 6 books total, so that's not too bad, especially considering I was at Emerald City during that time. The thing is though that I would say 5 out of the 6 are ones that I would give like 5 stars, so it was a very successful reading month and I read a few that are pretty long. So yeah, let's dive into it. First I'm going to clump together. So the first and second book I finished for the month was Golden Sun by Pierce Brown and Morning Star by Pierce Brown. Obviously continuing with the Red Rising series. These ones I would rank even better than the first one, even though I gave the first one 5 stars. It was great, but it definitely had a little bit of a Hunger Games feel to it. Just kind of something that we've maybe seen a little, but it was done in a very different way. These ones take on much more of an epic feel. You're expanding out on what is happening in the galaxy, I guess you would say. I always forget how much I like sci-fi books. I read a lot of like paranormal books and just, you know, different stuff more along those lines. So I forget that what I like sci-fi and space and stuff. So yeah, both 5 stars, very good. I won't go into plot since if you haven't read the first one, I don't want to give anything away, but they're awesome. And Mustang is my girl. Love her. Love her. Alright, so after that I think I finished the audiobook for Chaos Choreography by Seanan McGuire. This is book 5 in the Encrypted series, and then there's also like a side series that's about Ghost that kind of goes with it too. So I've listened to all of them on audiobooks and they are very good that way. This one we're getting back to the main character Verity, who was the star of book 1 and 2, and then her brother is book 3 and 4. Now we're back to her. She's in the dance competition that we've heard talked about before in previous books. This series is like, it's not super well written, I guess you would say, even though I don't have a problem with the writing. It's not something that people are going to be like, this is the book of the year or anything like that. It is purely entertaining. It is hysterical. I'm laughing the entire time. You've got talking mice, you've got chupacabras, you've got route witches, just so much crazy things. And this one you also get dancing on top of it all. So sequence and trying to figure out where to hide your knives underneath your little tiny costume and stuff. So yeah, I love Seanan McGuire's stuff. She also writes on a name Mara Grant, and that stuff's just as entertaining. So yep. After that, on my Kindle, I finished Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick. This one is about a high school kid that has decided that he's going to take a Nazi rifle to school and he's going to kill himself and one of the other students after he delivers gifts to certain people throughout his life. This one is obviously not a happy read. It is very hard. Matthew Quick also wrote Silver Lining Playlist, so he's dealt with serious mental issues and stuff before. This one dives into depression and identity, and I don't want to give away a twist in it, but there's a lot of very topical stuff happening throughout it. Even deal with like some rape and that kind of stuff. So again, it's very heavy, but Matthew Quick's writing keeps it where you're not necessarily bogged down by how heavy it is. There's like movie references throughout it. Ooh, like sun's changing all of a sudden. Hopefully it doesn't get weird in here. But yeah, so it was a great book. Seeing everything through the character's eyes who's going to kill people, seeing what in his life contributed to that decision is so crazy, and yeah, I could not put it down. It was a great book. I'm going to continue reading stuff by Matthew Quick because I so far have been very happy with his stuff. After that, I finished, I'm gonna say the names off of here, Ireland and I, and for our book club, finished These Vicious Masks by Taryn Shankar and Kelly Zikas. So this one sets place in England, 1882. 2 sisters have been helping people heal, and then one of them disappears. This is, to me, the way that I got through this was I definitely thought of it as like X-Men set back in the days, because everybody kind of has like special powers and stuff. It was an okay book. What I will say about it is that I got drawn in to read it very quickly. If you want a full review on it, Ireland and I will be recording our talk about it here soon. So yeah, check our page for that, and I'll link page somewhere. Wild Pages Book Club. So, and the last one I finished for the month was another audiobook, and that is Tomorrow When the War Began by, I think his name's John Marsden. I'll keep looking while I'm talking here. This one is an Australian book, so I don't know that I've necessarily read anything that was originally published in Australia before. It is the story of some kids who go camping. Yeah, I got the name right. It's by John Marsden. So some kids, high school kids, go camping, and then they come back to find out that their town has been overtaken by a foreign army. So similar to the story of like Red Dawn, but this one definitely has a lot more like emotional feel to it. The kids are working through issues that high school kids would maybe deal with when they're stuck together with each other. So you can relate to that a lot, but they're still thinking very logically and trying to figure out how to deal with what is going on and be smart about it. So I really loved it. Again, it was on audiobook and I liked the audio reader. I plan to continue this series. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think kids in Australia actually read this one in high school. So definitely well written. I'd give it 5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to turn this off and then I'm going to record a TBR because it's probably getting long. So if you've read any of these books, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.